Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetstudios.com and today we have the Windows phone with us. This is called Lumia 830. This is going to be a flagship device which is going to be launched very soon in India. So we have the Lumia 830 with us and this phone looks very good in terms of the build quality and the overall form factor. The kind of software which is running on this device is also very good. It is the latest version of Windows Phone 8.1 you will get. You will get Denim update on this device which will include some new features, which includes app folders as well. We have some app folders as well. We will show you all this in this particular review. So I'm going to do a quick hands-on review of this particular device. Let's first of all talk about the overall form factor and the kind of build quality it has. So it has a magnesium alloy on the frame. So it is actually a metal frame which is holding the complete phone together. Back side is again matte finish back cover, which again can be removed, and you can actually insert the SIM card and the micro SD card into this device. We have the camera over there. On this side we have the power and sleep key, we have the volume rocker, and we also have the dedicated camera shutter key on this device, which is definitely a good thing. We have the touch capacitive button over there at the front on the bottom, which does have backlit LED and they look very good. You have the Windows logo over there. On the top we can see that we have Nokia branding. Again, this device is Nokia Lumia 830, but they will call it Lumia 830. Again, we have the earpiece over there. The metallic earpiece is below the glass. The glass on this device is a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection glass, so you will not see scratches very easily on this device as far as the display is concerned, but fingerprints will be visible. So scratches and it is also scratches won't be visible, and also it is kind of you can say shock proof to an extent. I have actually dropped this phone by mistake yesterday and nothing happened to the phone. There was no damage to the phone which occurred. As far as backside is concerned, we can see that we have the loudspeaker over there and we have the camera over there. The camera on this device, as far as the rear camera is concerned, is a 10 megapixel camera. It has Carl's Zeiss optics and you have optical image stabilization as well, and you have PureView technology also on this device. As far as camera is concerned, we have LED flash over there. We do have secondary microphone for noise cancellation. At the top we have 3.5mm audio jack. Over here we have the micro SD port for data syncing and charging, and the primary microphone on the device is over here, as you can see below the Windows logo. So you have two microphones on this device to give you a good quality of sound, especially whenever you are recording videos. So in terms of the overall form factor, this device does not weigh very heavy, although it is a very solid phone. Once you hold the phone in one hand, you can easily say that this device is one of the best build quality you can actually buy in the price segment it will come. So it is around 150 gram in terms of the weight, which is again not too heavy, not too light as well. Thickness of the device is around 8.5 millimeter, and it has Snapdragon 800 processor inside, which is 1.2 gigahertz quad-core Cortex A7 architecture. We have 1 GB of RAM on this one and we have 16 GB of inbuilt memory. Let's take a look over the software UI now, and before I do that, I can say that this device, when it comes to the overall look and feel and the hold, I can say that this is a very comfortable device to hold in hand. The edges are again squarish, but they do have this kind of a bend to it, which again makes it easy to hold in one hand. It is actually not a paint, it is actual metal and you can feel it, and it is a very solid phone. Once you do it like this, nothing will happen to the phone because the phone is actually inside a metal frame. Now if we talk about the design, this device resembles the design which we have seen on the Nokia Lumia 925 earlier. Although the Nokia Lumia 925 earlier which we have seen has got the same kind of design in which we have seen metal edges, and at the back side we have seen the back cover, which is a plastic back cover, so we have polycarbonate on this one as well. But edges on this device is slightly different because they were kind of rounded edges on the 925, but this one has kind of flat edges. But again, it is fairly good to hold in one hand, and it is also comfortable to be used in day-to-day usage as far as the overall form factor and the portability is concerned. Now let's take a look over the software which we have on this device, and the first thing I will do is I will bring up the notification center and I can show you that these are the toggles which you will have. You can have 4 toggles at a time. Let me just go into settings and show you the version of Windows Phone which is running on this device as far as the exact version of Windows Phone OS which is running on this one. So it is running the Denim update and it is having the Windows Phone 8.1 update. As you can see, this is the Denim update which is running, and this is the exact OS version which you can note down in case you are looking for that. And here we have some other information for this device. You can simply reset the phone from here directly. As far as other settings are concerned, I can show you the storage information on this device, and for this we will go into storage sense. Now here we have the storage information for the device. We have 16 GB of inbuilt memory, out of which approximately 6 8.10 GB is being used. Again, when it comes to the available storage which you will get from this device, you will get fairly more available storage, approximately 11 GB. 11 to 12 GB is something which you will get from this device. You have support for SD card as well on this device, and once you insert an SD card, you can actually move applications from the phone memory to the SD card as well, which is supported. Let me just show you the phone from the back side as far as connectivity is concerned. So taking a look over the connectivity options, you just need to remove this back cover. Once you remove this back cover, I can see that we have the loudspeaker over there, and we have the battery over here. The battery on this device is, again, it is a 2200 mAh battery which we have on this device, and it is pretty good to be used in day-to-day usage, and it has given me around 1 day and more than 1 day of battery backup at times without any issues. Even with moderate or heavy usage, you can expect 1 day of battery backup on this device, which is definitely a good thing. We have micro SD card slot over there, and we have the SIM card slot. The SIM card slot will accept a nano SIM into this device, not a micro SIM, not a normal size SIM card, but you will have to insert a nano SIM, and the battery can come out, which is a good thing. So you can always remove the battery in case you would like to reset the phone in case something is a problem. Now, as far as display is concerned, Lumia 830 has a high definition display, that is 720 into 1280, and you won't notice any pixelation on this device with this kind of display clarity. The kind of pixels you will get per inch is going to be 294 pixels per inch, and the font and other things are designed in such a way that you won't see any pixels on this device as far as display is concerned. It also gives you great viewing angles. It is an IPS panel, so it does give you pretty good viewing angles. You can actually see the display from extreme angles, and one thing which is also a good thing is that the display glass is slightly curved over here on the corners, which does give you a very good feel whenever you look at this display from different extreme angles. And the design, especially as far as the display glass is concerned, is also very nice. It is tightly fit to the grill, the metallic grill, which is actually holding the complete phone together. Now let's talk about the software which we have on the phone. As you can see, we have the latest version of Windows Phone 8.1 update which we are running on this device, which is the Denim update, and you have live folders. Let me just explain how does the live folders actually work. So in case you have a live folder like this, this is how the notification and other things will be represented. In case you would like to create a folder, all you need to do is you need to tap and hold over the screen, and then you need to drag that tile over the other tile which you want in the same folder, and this is how you can actually create a folder. And later on you can name this folder as widgets or whatever you would like to set. This is how you can name it, and this is how the folder will be. So the moment you tap again, you will see the folder and its contents, and if you want to collapse everything, you can just tap over here and the folder will get collapsed. So this is how folder items will be there. You can have more items as well in this particular folder. You can have 6 icons or 6 items in a specific folder, and you can have a name like this which will be represented, and this is how the live folders will work. As far as settings are concerned, I can show you some area of the settings where you can see what all you will get on this device. You do have NFC as well. So as far as NFC is concerned, we do have the NFC chip over there on the back cover, and it gets connected through these connectors, and this is how NFC will also work on this device. You can also have different kind of data syncing and charging option. The wireless charging will work with this phone, so wireless charging accessories can also be used with this phone with this particular NFC cover which we have on this device. When it comes to new application which will come pre-installed on this device, and some of the very new application which you might not have seen on the Windows phones till now, is going to be Flipboard. So you have Flipboard which will come pre-installed on this device, so that you can have the same kind of functionality you might have seen on other phones, which includes Android phones and iOS as well. So you have Flipboard which is now supported. You have all the features supported. You can actually have that kind of look and feel and the data fetched in this particular application. This is a very popular application. You will also get Box TV. So Box TV also comes pre-installed on the Lumia 830. It allows you to watch different kind of movie trailers, and you can actually watch some part of the TV shows as well for free, and you can go for the paid subscription in case you would like to do that. Apart from this, we do have some extra other application which includes Time City application which will come pre-installed. So this will come pre-installed on the Lumia 830 which are going to be sold in India. So you will have the option of browsing through the contents which Time City application actually has. You can actually go across all the data which they have gathered around restaurants and other places to visit in Delhi and around Delhi, as well as in other cities of India as well. We do have Snapdeal application which will also come pre-installed, because this device is going to be sold through Snapdeal this time. And you also get this application called Snapdeal. So Snapdeal application also company installed, which indicates that this device might come on Snapdeal for sale, and in that case it should come at a very affordable price point. Let's see what is the overall price which we will see for this device. Let's take a look over the camera now. So we have the Nokia camera application which will company installed on this device, and let's find out how is the overall camera quality on this one. We have already taken some shots in daylight as well as in low light. Let me just do a real-time test for you. So we have a panda over there, and let me just take a photo of this panda right now in artificial light. So we do have tap to focus and autofocus is also there. So I've taken this photo with artificial light. Let me just take this photo again without artificial light, and just for your information, I can say that both of these photos are being captured in a room where we do not have much amount of light. So these photos will actually give you an idea how's the overall camera quality when it comes to low light from this device. Again, this device has a 10 megapixel camera which can give you very good photos, and this is how the photo look like, especially for the one which has been captured without the artificial light. So I can say the overall color production on this device as far as this picture is concerned is pretty good, and the details is something which I was expecting slightly better, but they are still quite better. I can say they are pretty good to be used, especially as a photo. In case you would like to post it to Facebook or Twitter, you can actually use this photo. Another photo which we have taken is going to be this one. So this one has good amount of details. Again, it has good amount of light also falling, so you can see good amount of details being captured in this one as compared to the one which has been taken without the artificial light. So as you can see, this one has been taken without artificial light. Again, details are not that good, but the one which has light has better details. We do have some other photos which we have captured in daytime. As you can see, these are some other photos which we have captured, and these photos can give you very good quality of details, very good color production. So both the color production as well as the details which you can get from this device, especially if you have sufficient amount of light falling on the subject, you can get amazing photos even from the 10 megapixel camera which we have on this device, which is again lower than the 13 megapixel camera which we have seen on other phones. But this camera can actually do a much better job, especially in daylight, as well as if you have good amount of artificial light as well, as compared to the 13 megapixel cameras which we have seen on some of the Android phones recently. So here we have the camera options, and I can show you the other option which we have on this device. We have a smart sequence mode in which it can take couple of photos instantly, and then you can select which one is the best. You have a photo mode over here, and you can go to the video mode. I can show you the setting for the video mode. First of all, you just need to tap on these three dots, and then you can have the option of adding different lenses. So with the help of lenses, you can actually take photos in the panorama mode. You do have a Lumia selfie lens as well, which will also work as an application. You also have a Nokia refocus lens. So these are the different kind of modes which you can add. You can take photos in a panorama mode. You can actually scan documents using the cam scanner, which is also a lens. So you can use all these lenses. You can also use Bing Vision to actually search on Bing in case you are trying to search using a photo. So this is how it will work. As far as details are concerned, when it comes to the resolution of the video which can be captured, so right now it can capture 180p video at 30 fps, and these are the other options which you have. You can also capture photos 720p as well at 30 fps. This is the option which you will get. And apart from this, you also have the option of capturing the surround sound on or off. You can actually do that. So it can actually record the videos with Dolby Digital plus 5.1 sound, which is good. And you have the option of controlling the audio bass filter as well. So you can enable that or disable that as well. When it comes to pictures, when it comes to the picture aspect ratio, it is going to take pictures by default at 16:9, and again it can capture very good photos. I have already showed you. As far as front camera is concerned, the front camera is slightly different because this device has a 0.9 megapixel front camera. I can show you the view from the front camera now. So here we have the front camera loaded. So this is how the view will look like from the front camera. Again, front camera is pretty good. Even when it is 0.9 megapixel, it can actually do shooting a video recording. You can do a video recording at 720p from the 0.9 megapixel camera which we have on this one, and it is much better than the 1 megapixel and 2 megapixel cameras which we have seen on some other phones out there, again on a different platform. So the front camera is pretty good. It does have face detection as well, and it can do a high definition video chat whenever you are doing a video recording, and it can also take very good selfie. Especially you have this Lumia selfie, which is also new thing. So this is the Lumia selfie with which you can actually take a selfie of yours like this. I can just take a selfie of mine. Okay, so I've taken the selfie, and now you can actually select this Again, the kind of details which I got from this photo is something very good, especially from a 0.9 megapixel camera. So optics are definitely better on this device even when the megapixels are less as far as front camera is concerned. So this is how the selfie will look like. You have different kind of effects. This is the magic effect in which it will automatically detect your face and do other things. And this is how you can actually have different kind of selfies taken with different kind of effects. You just need to take one photo and you can have all these effects which are part of the application, and it does give you a lot of options. You can also have a very beautiful kind of a magazine cover as well. So this is the kind of magazine cover you can actually create with the selfie. So all these options does give you a lot of things to do, and you can take your selfies in this way, which will be actually better than the normal regular photos which you might capture from the front camera. One more thing which is going to come to India is going to be Cortana, and again it is going to come in alpha mode with this particular device. So alpha mode is going to be there, it is not going to come in beta mode. So Cortana will work on the Lumia 830. As of now it is working on this device. You just need to tap and hold and then the Cortana will start listening to you. So let's try Cortana now. Open Internet Explorer. So first it will listen to you and then it will try to decode that.
Starting Internet Explorer.
So as you can see, this is how you can actually do different things on this device as far as launching applications is concerned. You can just say the name of the application, it will automatically open that application. You can also schedule appointments, you can do other things like calling or messaging someone using Cortana. All that you can do on the Cortana, which will come pre-installed on Lumia 830. So here we have the browser. So as far as browsing experience is concerned, browsing experience is pretty good. One thing which I really like is that the address bar is at the bottom, so it becomes easy for you to type the URL of any website. You don't need to reach the top, unlike other smartphones which we have seen. So this is how the website has been loaded. Again, there is no problem with the kinetic scrolling. It is pretty smooth, there is no issue. Pinch to zoom also works fine without any issues. Double tap to zoom also works, and panning is also not an issue. As far as text is concerned, text is pretty sharp and clear on this device as far as clarity is there. So I do not see any pixelation on this device when it comes to the rendering of the text. Even if you have a web page where you have good amount of text loaded, it will not actually show any kind of pixelation. So here we have the YouTube application and we have loaded a video from our channel, and this is the intro video of our YouTube channel. This is a high definition video which is going to be played at high quality. Although this device is capable of playing high definition videos both at 720p as well as at 1080p, but as of now the HD video which we have on the channel is going to get played in high quality. So let me just show you the playback and the loudness of the device as far as loudspeaker is concerned, and let me just go to full screen. Again, this is the YouTube application which I have downloaded from Windows Phone Store, and the video is getting played in full screen. The sound which is coming out from the device is also very loud, and you can always amplify the sound if you hold it like this. If we place it on the table, this is how the sound will get changed. Again, I do not see any blockage of sound. So blockage of sound is not happening because the loudspeaker is actually over here at the curve part. So the back cover actually takes a curve, especially on the edges, which makes this device loudspeaker fairly good to be used even when you have a device like this flat, so that you can actually listen the sound will not get blocked. As far as viewing angles are concerned, let me just show you the viewing angles. Let me just decrease the volume. So this is how the viewing angles will look like on this device, especially whenever you are watching a video. I can say that this device gives you great viewing angles. You can see the video from almost all the angles. Slight amount of discoloration will happen, but the overall video playback is pretty good and looking fine on this device. The display can be viewed from extreme viewing angles without any issues, and loudspeaker is fairly loud. This is something I can say. If I increase the volume to full, it is one of the loudest loudspeaker we have heard in a device like this. Now in order to bring the multitasking menu, all you need to do is tap and hold over the back button and it will bring up the multitasking tray where you will have the start screen and other applications which are running in the background. and we do have Nokia Air Maps on this device, so that you can use GPS navigation on this one, and GPS navigation works fine. And one thing which is very good on this device is that you also can log the GPS coordinates even when you are indoors. So GPS signal is quite strong, and this is how it can actually log the GPS coordinates. Now this is how the phone dialer look like. You can bring up the phone dialer like this, and over here you can actually dial any number, and in case you don't want to dial that number, you just want to create a contact, you can just save it, and this is how you can actually create a new contact on this device. When it comes to messaging application, I can show you that as well. So here we have the messaging application, and on the messaging application I can show you the keyboard. So this is how you can actually type someone into where you would like to send that message. In case you would like to type the message first, you can do that, and this device supports typing pretty fast with the swipe to type which is there on this one. So let me just type. This is a typing test, and it is pretty accurate to be used, especially as far as typing is concerned. So it does give you the suggestions as well in case you have not typed it properly, and you can always do tap to type as well, and it does give you all these pop-ups whenever you type on any specific letter. It will give you a pop-up. Again, typing on this device is a very good experience. You can easily type on this device. The keyboard is pretty good. So here we have Subway Surfer loaded, and let me just play this game to show you the overall performance of this device when it comes to graphics. So this device is pretty good in terms of the gaming. You can play this game and other games like Temple Run OZ as well, Temple Run 2 on this device without any issues. Touchscreen is very responsive to the finger touch. There is no lag in the graphics as well. I can see that this game is running very smoothly on this device, and you can play games like this, and some graphic intensive games can also be played like Asphalt 8, which we are going to play. So this is how it works as far as gaming is concerned, and it can play these games quite smoothly. As far as battery saving is concerned, we also have the battery saver application on this device which comes pre-installed, and this is how it looks like. You can also track the usage pattern for the battery, so you will get to know which all applications are using battery more and which all applications are using battery less. Some of the new features are confirmed for the Denim update, which you will get on Lumia 830 pre-installed. You will also get Apps Corner, which is a kind of a feature which allows you to specify which all applications you would like to have on the start screen. So in case you are handing your Windows phone to someone else and you don't want them to access certain application, you can restrict that with the help of Apps Corner. Once you configure which all applications should appear on the start screen with the help of Apps Corner, they will be selected, so you can just edit it. As of now, I have selected the Apps Corner, and it is going to be under the Action Center, so you can actually select more apps which should appear in that particular custom start screen which you can create with the help of Apps Corner. And once you have done that, you can enable it from the settings as well. For benchmarking, we have multi-bench 2, with which we are going to benchmark this device. Let me just run the benchmark utility, and it is going to benchmark CPU, graphics and other things as well. So here we have the benchmark results for the multi-bench 2. The CPU score is 16.043, data transfer benchmark score is 23.53, which is a very good score. Memory benchmark score is 06.68, which is also decent, and the graphics benchmark score is also very good. It is 47.78, which is also good, especially for gaming. You can consider this device for heavy gaming as well. We have installed this game called Asphalt 8, which is actually getting downloaded, so we will play this game as well later on. So this is how the box will look like for the Lumia 830, the slim box. And again, we have the Lumia 530 box with us, but the package contents will be kind of similar. I can show you the package content for this device. This device contains the charger and some of the things which will come within the package. As you can see, this is a micro USB cable charger which has undetachable cable, and then you get these headphones. So headphones will be similar. You will get this kind of charger, but you might get a detachable cable in the case of Lumia 830. But So that's all from us as far as the quick hands-on and quick review of the Lumia 830. We really like this device as far as the overall performance is concerned. In day-to-day usage, this is one of the devices which can give you a very stable, very good performance. You do have a very nice interface which is very good to look at. The graphic performance of this device is also good enough. You can play high definition games without any issues. High definition videos can also be played. The overall loudness which comes out from the loudspeaker is also very loud, and the overall form factor of the device is good enough. It is a very strong device to hold in one hand, and on the other hand it is not very heavy. It is only 150 gram and it gives you a 5-inch of display. And with this much of display, you can have 3 tiles, and you have all those new features which are coming on this device, including Cortana, Cortana and live folders, which will come part of the Denim update, which will come pre-installed on this device. So you don't need to update your phone. You have the latest version of Windows Phone 8.1 update on this device. So that's all from us. In case you have any questions, you can leave your questions in the comment section below. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.